Music is now less than halfway. Oh, no shot! Warning, this game contains flashing lights, loud noises, and lots of jump scares. Hey there, and welcome back to Project Springlock. We are on night 4. We're just going to continue straight in. I'm going to have to quickly remember what happened because obviously I just did Remnant Pass demo, so I kind of got to rewire a little bit. Remember what the mechanics are. Spring Bonnie, don't let in. Don't let Spring Bonnie in. Music box. Remember to reset. Fredbear, if you hear like staticky flashlight, otherwise mask. That should be
Hello? It. Oh hey, you're back. Hey,
I am
listen,
back.
Did you see anyone else moving last night? Because I watched the camera footage this morning, and if you did, you probably saw Chipper. Now,
Chipper.
You are probably asking who's Chipper. Well,
That's what I'm. Yeah, exactly.
That was an animatronic that was going to be used back when the old diner was opened, but for an unknown reason, they did not use him. Since
Okay.
then, he was used for parts, and now we brought him in to see if we can repair him and be usable for the cast on stage. Besides that, we ran some tests last week, and we concluded that using the audio, mask, and hyperflash works on him.
Okay.
He's basically an older model than the rest. Though, sometimes some of the equipment does not work on him. So, I recommend to keep an eye on him at all costs, just in case. But, besides that,
I forgot the button. Bloody hell. That was loud.
concluded that using the audio, mask, and hyperflash works on him. Since he's basically an older model than the rest. Though, sometimes some of the equipment does not work on him. So, I recommend to keep an eye on him at all costs, just in case. But, besides that, a little information, I will not be calling you tomorrow since the manager wanted to talk to you about something. Not sure
Got
what
it.
it is, but I guess it's something important. So yeah, you have a good night and good luck.
Thanks. Alright, so Chipper works with audio cue / flashlight. Or not flashlight, hyper flash, excuse me. My only thing is, I don't know where Chipper is. Wait, never mind, I know who Chipper is now. Chipper is literally the one that's in the camera 7. Shoot. Get back here. Yep, get hyper flashed. Did I miss him? I did. Alright, puppet, you gotta be careful. Yeah, I cannot leave this camera, I tell you. Ooh, power went out. Who's responsible for power? Was it the puppet? I guess we'll find out. Chipper. Huh. So Chipper's the one back here. But this little camera here. So they said what? Audio cue, hyperflash. The power went out, which means I'm assuming this is where Chipper's going. I have to assume Chipper went here. That's why you want to use the audio cue. Because I was about to say, well, if, you know, you can just get rid of it with hyperflash, why do you need audio cues? And, well, that's probably it. Which is going to make things a bit tougher, mainly because, obviously, that means I have to now keep an eye on both cameras. On both camera 2 and 6. And I have to be very quick because, obviously, I have to move. Oh, see, no, never mind. I was about to think, like, maybe I could bring Spring Bonnie into camera 6. Oh. Wait. Shoot. Where did the clown go? Where the hell? Bloody, I'm like, so, hold on. Bloody hell. Because there's no... Okay. I seriously have to get used to the idea of when I hear the laughter, do this. You know what I mean? I have to do that. Maybe... I'm trying to think... See, I'm trying to think of an idea of like where to have Springtrap or, you know, Spring Bonnie. because camera 2 doesn't seem like a good idea anymore now that I have to keep an eye on camera 6. So the idea, I think, would be to keep them in camera 3, because this way, if Chipper ever enters camera 6, I can just call from camera 3 instantly. And obviously, if Spring Bonnie's in camera 5, call to camera 3 instantly. I think that is going to have to be the plan. Yeah, I can definitely see this is going to be a good plan. Also, I'm pretty sure, yeah, play audio definitely works on him. Look at him, he keeps getting dragged here. This is the ultimate room. If I could just keep all 3 of them here, that'll be great. Seems like sometimes that's right. I don't think it always works on him. Oh, get back here, you guys. Where the hell did? Oh, puppet. Yeah, I don't know where Chipper went. Oh, I got both of them with one fell swoop. That's great. Alright, soon I'm gonna have to... They all left at the same time. It's great. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Guys, Puppet. Where'd Puppet go? Oh, Lord. I think Puppet got me. I was right. Yep. Oh, hi there. Close one. Yeah, that part's only a little bit dangerous if it just so happens that he doesn't need the hyper flash, he needs the mask. That part can get a bit testy. It's crazy how much activity is happening. It's only 3 a.m. It's only 3 a.m. Shoot, I misclicked. That was... Ooh. That was close. That was actually kind of close there, not gonna lie. Oh, come on. Replay. Perfect. Well, I don't know. It's so easy to get anxious because... Ooh. So mask also applies to Chipper. Did not know that. Oh. It was just the regular things. Okay. I'm kind of worried for night 5, to be honest, just because like it's gonna be even more active than this, obviously, I imagine. So, you know, gotta be on your toes. Still, at least we made it to 5 a.m. Yeah, this would have been so bad if I tried to keep Spring Bonnie in camera 2. It's just not worth it. And this way I can literally avoid any mistakes because obviously of how close we are to the bloody office. They both needed bloody... Oh my god. They both needed the bloody, Oh wait, switch to camera 4, please. Okay, good. The thing that they both needed masks kind of scared me. There we go. Took some time, but we got there. The only thing that's scary about this technique, right, is that obviously because of the fact that Spring Bonnie moves to the room next to yours, you have to be quick. And I believe the cooldown is really perfect timing. The cooldown for the audio cue, right? So, you know, it's not like you have to be on point to prevent Spring Bonnie from entering your room, basically. Now, we shouldn't be getting a phone call, but we are anyway. Hopefully it's not going to be a bad phone call.
Hello.
Hello.
It's me, the manager of this establishment, Michael.
Oh, the manager.
You're probably wondering why I'm calling you. You see, the CEO of the company decided to close this establishment temporarily for technical reasons, and you probably know what it is.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, I decided to move you to the day shift so you can help us move some electronic equipment.
Oh, nice.
And also getting your paycheck as well. I know this week has been hectic for you, and I think you deserve a break after this place closes.
That'd be pretty nice.
Alright, I think that's it. And hey, after this, coffee's on me. And thank you for doing the night shift position. See you in the morning.
Thanks. Alright, gotta play it once because I don't know where Chipper's at. Despite the very... Oh, mask. Soon we're gonna have to get ready for Puppet as well. Oh, hold on. Ooh, that kind of scared me. Nope. Don't talk to me. Risky, but I have to reset power. No idea where Chipper's at. Oh. Oh, I got it. I have to remember Spring Bonnie is the only one that I cannot, like, forget to call. Like, Spring Bonnie has no special exception here. Call immediately. Call immediately. Oh, gee. Got him. It's not bad. Luckily, it's a pretty sustainable gameplay loop, right, to keep control of. You just have to remember the special circumstances, you know, like when to use Hyper Flash or when to put on the mask. That's what's important here. Check this. About less than halfway. Oh. Chipper. Can't forget Chipper. Alright, Chipper seems to be going for my office. Never mind, not going for my office. Check on camera. It's about to be... There we go. Mask instead. Whew. Okay. Fredbear is not here. Fredbear keeps going back and forth, which is good, obviously. It helps me stay in control of the bloody cameras. Oh, okay, good. All over. Oh, see what I mean? See what I mean? What I say. You cannot. The moment you lose even just that little bit of time, and it's over. Still, that was an intense run. Almost did it first try. Wait, was that first try? Sometimes I tend to mistake whenever something is a first try or not, because a lot of times I subconsciously block it out without realizing. Point being, I almost beat it that quickly, but unfortunately, it was not in the cards. This time, though, we'll get it. We'll get it done. I guess the other concerning thing is that sometimes I have to, I have to also like make sure I know not to constantly try and drag Chipper. Oh. I kind of jinxed myself, to be fair. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I have to play the smart. I have to, or else I'm gonna lose again. They both left. Chipper didn't come back, which means the office. Yep. Call him back again. Mask. Now that's fine. Like if I deal with Spring Bonnie and then Fredbear enters my office, that's fine. I don't have any problems with that, obviously. Also, less than halfway for music box. No mask. Power's about to need a reset. I mean music, not power. Get out of here. Call them over. Alright, Chipper didn't go, which means Chipper's gonna be visiting soon. Oh, never mind, Chipper's there now. Music's a little over halfway. Did Chipper come back? Chipper didn't come back, he's gonna be visiting. Called it. Music is now less than halfway. Oh, no shot. 5 a.m. again. We go again. It's close. Close again. 5 a.m. Oh. See, that's rough. That's rough because that was just bad timing on my part because literally, of course, he shows up as I was dealing with music. Spring Bonnie, get back here, you clown. Replay. Stay on camera. All over Spring Bonnie. Sprint Fedbear left. Fedbear came back, by the way. And let's go. Alright. Third time was a charm in the end. 6 a.m. Overall, I mean, again, I do like, it's a very tight gameplay loop. New pizzeria opening soon. After the closure of Fredbear's Family Diner, Fredbear Entertainment is set to open a new establishment next month. Although Fredbear's Family Diner closed down, the manager has stated that he has plans to reopen the diner later on next year, with obviously Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. Alright, we got ourselves a star. Extras. What do we have here? Of course, we get to look at the models, and we have custom night as expected. So look at that chunky Fredbear. Then Spring Bonnie. I saw someone mentioning that someone didn't like the way Spring Bonnie looked like because it looked like they smoked 4 packs of cigarettes, which was a funny thing to see. Probably the eyes, to be honest. You have the marionette, which just looks absolute. The face, it's the face. Look at that. Oosh. Forgotten Chipper. Oh, Chipper. At first, I was wondering which character this was. When I first saw this animatronic in the back, I figured this would probably be moving, but I thought it was like another version of Fredbear. Now, jump scares. Obviously, we have Fredbear, Spring Bonnie, Marionette, and Forgotten Chipper. In terms of behind the scenes, we have what I believe this is one of the hallways that we can see. Oh, actually, this is a hallway by my door, right? We got some jump scares, camera views, the development part of the camera, and the actual camera. Can you actually see Chipper standing here in camera 7? Maybe you can, like when Chipper... You know how you can't call Chipper, right? Sometimes you call like the audio cue, but Chipper doesn't go there. Maybe that's because he's in camera 7 going to your door. And that's how he like gets inside the office. Next we... Okay. Now this looks like it smoked quite a bit too much. And of course we have 420 mode as our... you know, max difficulty, which I'm not going to try yet, or well, I'm not going to try in this video, but I will obviously make a final video attempting 420 mode, which is going to be tricky. But that's pretty much the normal ending, or the ending, for Project Springlock. So quick thoughts on the game, because I don't have much to say. This was, again, made by Ostalwalt Games, and this is mainly to test their abilities at Click Team, right? For the most part, obviously, it's very simple, right? In terms of the environment, it's very simplistic, nothing crazy over the top. I think what really shines in this game is definitely the gameplay, obviously, right? The type gameplay loop of calling animatronics to the room, making sure that you replay the music on time, and also checking the office frequently for Fredbear and Chipper. Obviously, it doesn't get much more complicated than that. And so, you know, and the simplicity of it, right, it works really well. Obviously, I first tried, you know, just dragging the animatronics here to camera 2, and I'm pretty sure the audio cues do, in fact, affect Fredbear, just not all the time. It pretty much works in the same with Chipper, right? With both Chipper and Fredbear, the audio cues will drag them back to the camera that they're next to, but not always. Right? Some cases it doesn't drag Fredbear, in some cases it doesn't drag Chipper, and that's mainly when Chipper and I think Fredbear are in the office doing the you know, their mic thing that causes you to do this. You know what I mean? I think if I have to do Hyperflash, that means I can't drag them with cameras. So, you know, obviously there's distinctiveness in the mechanics there, but aside from that, you don't have to really do too much else, right? You're pretty much just watching cameras 3 and 4. But of course, with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Lets me know you're enjoying the content and want to see more of it. The game will be in the description below as always. And with that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.